Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. And I thought I'd come on and give you guys just a little review and update of what's going on here today and talk about the action, what we're seeing, and talk about what we can do from here. By the way, as you guys want to chat in the live chat, feel free to type in messages there. I'll get them and I can respond to you. So today we've had this huge move in crude now with all the unrest, with everything going on in Saudi Arabia. We have spiked hard here. You can see it's been straight up most of the day. And if you look at it, it's definitely above a 52-week high. And it seems like it has a date with this 60 area and the 200-day on it coming up real quick at this point. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. And as you might expect, the flow has been incredible today ahead of this at this point into the energy names. So whether it's the OIH, which just caught, by the way, another monster bet here into this one. So if you're thinking this is over, it's not looking that way. They just hit the OIH's 8,000 of the November 24th, 2650 calls after this move that they've already hit. So they're coming after the energy names. They've been sweeping Hess this morning. Big sweepers in the Hess. MRO just caught 35,000 options volume block into it, into the, pull it up and get it right, into the November 24th, 16 calls. ExxonMobil, not to be outdone, not to be left behind. ExxonMobil caught a January 8250 call buyer, a block of 7,400. Then it saw some November 84s and some December 1st 84s. So they've been all over these names, all different names in the sector. You can see most of them have already moved a lot. APC's on the go. Schlumberger had a massive move here. How's another one. They keep buying How. Just a little while ago, I picked up call flow into the January 47 calls, another $600,000 amongst friends. What's that all about? So if you're not in here like me, I wasn't around late in the day on Friday. I missed the flow come in and I got caught flat. I'm going to hope we can get some kind of little bit of pullback here or something to get long on some of these energy names. But the flow is massively going into energy here at this point today. The banks, other than Bank of America, they've been pretty quiet. Now we're starting to see some sweepers coming into C. Weekly 7250 calls. So they're a little bit into the banks. Outside the banks and stuff, it's kind of a strange day, the energy space. We did see some action into really not, Apple's seen some action today. Apple's seen some decent action today. A little bit of BABA here and there, but not much. And to all the other names we like to play, they all move pretty good here already at this point. So this is a good thing. So it's been a good day here at this point so far. I did trade today. I'm in Apple. I have some December 80 calls that I bought earlier on down in here when it started to break out of this range, 180 calls. And I'm in it. I've been out of Netflix. I traded the November 205 calls on this pop, sold those, and I'm still long my December 205s. What's important here for Netflix? We need a close over 200 to confirm this move. See how tight the Bollinger Bands are? I'm really looking for a move here back to highs and then a breakout move into blue skies here at this point to join everything else. JD, still a tough name, but it's holding the 21-day. If this closes above the 21-day and holds it, we've retested it now and held. This would be a bullish move ahead of earnings and into singles day, which is the 11th. So we're keeping an eye on that one as well here. By the way, while I'm doing this, you guys can hang out with me for a while. APA December 47 calls, 50 calls, 47, 50 calls are hitting here. Looks like a sweeper, another $175,000 into that. So they're all over energy. And this is an area they haven't hit yet. So this is great for our rotation. From our standpoint, we haven't seen any rotation into these names yet. So this will give us some time to let some of the other sectors like the banks cool off a little bit and come into some other names. And one thing that this market has done really well with rotation has just been able to keep itself going. So love the fact that we have lots of rotation coming in. Everything looks good. We do all-time high today in the SPY. The Qs are looking good here. Back to a new all-time high. We like it when the Qs lead. I'm looking for some Apple upgrades to come pouring in this week. I don't know if you guys went to the Apple store this weekend. I did. It was ungodly busy. The 10 or X is sold out everywhere. As long as they can keep up with demand, looks like that's going to be a huge winner for Apple, and then we should start seeing some upgrades around that. The one name that's not performing well today that I not thrilled with is Twitter, but I'm giving it a little room. I have January calls. As long as it holds this gap, it's good. I just wish it hadn't given so much for the back. I did enter some calls on Friday. They're down here a bit, and we'll go from there. What else is going on? Everything else, guys, is just looks like everything is digesting. They're allowing some things to breathe while they're rotating to energy names. AIG was an interesting one, and I tried actually to catch this, and I was in there. AIG, they're hitting the weekly 61 calls hard. They bought about 5,000 of them. They're up to 7,800 traded now. Some of those I suspect have closed. And, you know, I didn't fill. I was trying to grab 1,000 shares and fill for a quick ride, and that would have been a nice little trade, and it doesn't happen. And I didn't chase it, and that's okay. And, you know, now I'll move on and look for something else to do today. But I had a nice trade on Netflix. I'm happy with that. And my Apple calls are doing well. And, you know, that's kind of the day I'm having here. I hope you guys are all doing well. And we'll see where we head up until tomorrow. But so watch the energy space. If you can get a dip, some of these names, I'd go looking at them. We'll cover this more in detail tonight in the daily recap. You guys are interested in what I do, following me, seeing the flow, you guys can come join me at smartoptiontrading.com. There's a link in the description below here on the video. I'd love to have you. Shahul, okay, Shahul, sorry, Shahul. I can take a look at Amazon for you. Amazon gave an unbelievable couple-day move here. It's right back up to a new all-time high, right? We took this out today on it. At this point, looks great. No real call buying today into it. That's all right. It gave a dip. You could even bought it red this morning. Hard to believe. I didn't catch it. I didn't play it. I didn't come after it at this point. I think ultimately this one's going higher. I just don't know if they're going to let it breathe a little bit more before they take it here or not. It's a buy off the 8-day. The 8-day is coming up. A dip to the 8-day would be great if we could actually get it. So that's my thoughts on Amazon here. Hard to chase it up here already when it's had a $30-something move in 2 days. I do like Apple. I like Netflix here. And we'll see. We'll see where the rotation goes. As they stay with energy for another day or two and let these things breathe or come back. You guys do know I am trying to stay away from most weekly options right now because of the chop, the intraday chop. And also Mondays and Tuesdays, typically they love to burn premium. Yep, and that's good. You have December calls on Amazon, good. Yep, get out, perfect. By the time, we know seasonally this is a great time of year for Amazon as well, and that's all sorts of good stuff. So I do like it. I do think it's going much higher. There was some way out there call buying going on to it. I think December 1400s, I think, or something like that. So they're really coming after. By the way, while I'm sitting here, pull this up. Citigroup seeing some more buying here. C weekly 7250s again. Another 65K of them. So they are starting to come after them. Take a look. It's turning up off the lows. And you can see now these 7250s are going in the money. There are over 4,000 of them now. Nothing in open interest. This is a good bet. This is what we like to see. This is a great one to try now. They like this. They're coming in the money on this, and they're coming in the money because they want the delta. They're taking a 0.78 cents delta on these things with little decay, and they're looking to run this back up. Not sure how long they're going to stay with it, but they're looking for a move here of some type in Citigroup. So this is the type of flow we like to catch. You know, sneaky little flow. Everybody tries to ignore the in the money, but this is the one that could pay. They're cheap, right? $1.33. You can buy 10 of them cheaply, or you can just grab the stock. Trade it however you want. but somebody's saying that Citigroup's going up. They're buying in the money calls with size and putting some money to work there. All right, guys, you guys have a great afternoon. Watch the energy names for dip if we can get one, and I'll catch you guys all later on. Thanks for joining me. Catch you later.